Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is LJ and you're watching NoClutch Garage. Today we're here at my friend Caleb's shop. Been wanting to show you guys something. A while back we actually bought back the 340 that burned down and we've had it here. Caleb's been yanking some shit out of the car, pulling the motor, pulling the transmission, and a bunch of spare parts. Here she is. So we got the motor out, or he got the motor out, he got the transmission out. Pulling a few more parts out of it. Just a bunch of burnt junk, to be honest. The interior looks really good though. It survived. I already took some of the steering wheel stuff with me. Yeah, so we got some plans for this motor. Turbo kit doesn't look terrible, but definitely needs to be refurbished to some degree. Lots of usable parts. A lot of this stuff is probably gonna get sold off, to be honest. There's this GTR, that thing is nasty. Looks like the motor is actually in really good shape. Probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit. We took off the valve cover and everything inside is pristine. There's absolutely no damage done to anything. All of this can be cleaned up. And you know, when you're doing a full motor rebuild, I mean, you're gonna have to go through all of that anyway. So this motor will most likely be rebuilt and then built. So probably gonna sleeve the block, build the heads. But at this point, don't really know when all that's gonna happen. Same thing with the transmission. So we'll see. Got a lot of work to do, but he's been helping me. By the way, this is nasty ass GTR. It's slow, right? But today I came to get the rotors, the studs, and then we got some brake calipers. I gotta get the brake pads off of them, and then we're gonna be selling the calipers. And yeah, so if you guys know anybody that wants some parts, go ahead and hit us up. We'll get some stuff out of here. Yeah, so it's weird to see this, but yeah, that's basically what everything in there looks like. The interior looks good. It just needs to be cleaned up. God dang, I miss this car. Moving on, got the 240 now. We're already making some jam with that stock motor. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to show you guys. So right now he's lifting the car. I kind of want to show you guys how the fire kind of happened, where it started, where I saw it. Yeah, when I got out of the car, I went on this side and just like standing right here, pretty much where the pillar is. Looked underneath and the fire started like right there. And Caleb was showing me some of the old heat shields. Where'd you say the trail was?
The back side of that one.
Oh yeah. Looks like a fire trail.
You see it's burnt on the back side.
Yeah.
Extra crispy on the front.
Yeah, those heat shields run all under the drive shaft, but the fire actually started over here. And it didn't start at the downpipe. Honestly, it looked like they started right where the starter is on the transmission, but I don't know. Yeah, I just want to show you guys what's been going on with the car. I stayed pretty quiet about it, about buying it. A few weeks after the fire happened, my buddies basically were like, why don't you just buy it back and get some stuff out of it? You know, freshen up the motor. The motor's good, transmission's good. You know, when you're pushing these cars, especially the B58 platform, things are gonna break. I'm saying that even though the B58 platform is a very strong platform, the cars attached to the motors are pretty good, pretty decent drivetrain and everything. Regardless, I mean, we're talking north of 700 on a car that only makes 300 stock. I mean, you're doubling and tripling stock numbers at that point. So things are gonna break. You know, like, obviously this happened a while back, but it's still very fresh. Like, yeah, I have this new car. I have the M240, which is a nice car. Nothing against it. It's quick, it's light, nimble. It's not really my style though. I mean, I like bigger cars, and this is a little change for me. It's a little bit tighter than my 340. I really like the 340 for what it was, which is a sports sedan, right? It was cozy, but it was spacious, very practical, and it was quick. It looked so good. I'm still having trouble finding the right look for this car just because it's such a weird shape. It's such a small car. Obviously some wheels would probably offset it and make it look real good, but I haven't gotten there. In fact, on my 340, that was the last thing I did to it, is make it, you know, change the wheels out, make it look a little bit nicer. So we still have, even though like mechanically and power wise I have the car where I want it for now, there's still a lot of things I want to do to it, exterior wise, looks wise. Like I want to do a full paint correction, a respray, make it look nice aesthetically so that, you know, the performance matches the looks. Obviously my priority for this car was to build it to make it go fast. Now I'm at a point where my transmission is slipping in 6th gear, which if you've been around B58s for long enough, you know that's an issue with high horsepower. Even on the Supras, the ZF 8HP51 has that same issue. You have to end up going and get it built. Yeah, so I'm at a comfortable point where like I'm riding the edge of the transmission limits. I don't drive my car really hard all the time, so it's not really such a big issue for me. Like right now I'm on a 93 pump tune, and if I'm going racing, then I'll turn on my kill tune, which is significantly more powerful than this current tune. All things said though, I really hate the fact that my car burned down, and I really wish it hadn't. I really wish I didn't have all the issues that I did have with it, because I really did like that car a lot. But now, you know, we've moved on, new car, so we're doing what we can with it. I'm still in the B58 platform. I'm still Gen 1. I'll probably eventually go to Gen 2, but I don't even know when that's going to be or what that's going to be like. Right now we're just focusing on what I have going on right now, and we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna make some content. We're gonna try to set some records and just show that this is not a platform to be played with. Anyway guys, I wanted to show you this, what goes on in the background, what's been going on in the background, and show you that there's still a lot more to come. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.